Hey, yo, what it do? Hey, look, I know it's a very, very intense Scorpio vibe out there to slide through and wake a nigga shit up. But I'm gonna turn this into confession time real quick. And I probably could try to think of a ditty to close it out, but right now I ain't got nothing. It might come to me. I'm gonna say this. I spent a lot of time in desperation. Not recently. And it's done died down a lot. What is die down? You know what die down is. Stop making fun of us because we Southern. All of y'all country anyway. I don't care what end of the nation you from. You country than a motherfucker. It come out every time you get loose. Anyway, that was some other stuff. I watch a lot of comedy. I can't even recall who said what is die down. Nigga, you know what die down is. Okay, anyway. Alright, look. I used to hit licks because I felt desperate. And I'm talking about 5 or 6 years old, and they like, you know, all kids steal. Yeah, but it's desperation. It might be light desperation, but it is what it is. You don't want to feel like that there's something out there that's available to others that you can't have. And you also don't want to be ridiculed or made fun of because of your lack in certain places or certain areas. So, that's what it is, desperation, you know. And what really got me to thinking about it was one time I hit a lick and I stole from my grandmother. I've also stole from church before. They had me back there working in the back. Stole a $100 bill right off the top because I was desperate. I was desperate to have something, and every time I asked my parents for something, they ain't have it because they were struggling and hustling, and yeah, it was wrong, it was fucked up. So like you get your due, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I started just quit holding on to my hooks and my lyrics and stuff like that, because I was like, if I'm ever gonna reach a point where I can pay back, you know what I'm saying, 70 times 7 or whatever the fuck the case may be, it's gonna have to come. You know what I'm saying? You steal, you get stole from. It is what it is. That's my get back. You know what I'm saying? So me having an adverse reaction about it, or sliding through and waking a motherfucker shit up and calling a motherfucker out on some shit. I'm gonna call Kiki out on some shit. I'm gonna do it how it's supposed to be done. But my grandmother grabbed me and she looked at me, you know, how only your people can look at you. And she held me and she hugged me real tight. I'm talking about, so you know the moments, you know what I'm saying, where you fucking up and your people, they don't know what to say, you know, to get your attention. They just grab you and hug you real tight, start crying. And she said, baby, it ain't nothing you could do to make me stop loving you. So please quit trying. AKA, don't make me fuck you up. Sometimes you got to translate because your granny ain't going to cuss you out. I was about 14, 15 or something like that. And for the longest time, I was very cautious around her. You know, just watching what I do. And like, I don't want her to think that I'm doing so-and-so. And it just so happened I was staying with her, I guess about 4 or 5 years ago. She went through this multiple myeloma thing, you know what I'm saying? So I was glad I could be there to take care of her, because like I said, you be feeling like you owe. If you feel like, you know, if you the type of person that does reflection or something like that, you know, you be feeling like you owe, so you want to pay back so you can get that guilt up off you. You know, if some people don't get guilty, then you know that's your shit. But her ring came up missing, and I just was like, man, she found it. It came off when she was back there messing with some old canned goods or something like that. I was like, boy, I was so glad you found it, because I already know everybody in the family thought it was me. And she said, baby, let me tell you something. She said, quit letting the enemy bring up that, you know, she didn't cuss, but that's what I do. She said, quit letting the enemy bring up all that old stuff you did, making you feel like you ain't gonna never be forgiven, or like you owe forever. Said, don't do that. So the same one that convicted me set me free. And it was never any aggression or any anger or hurt or anything like that. It was just, ain't nothing you could do to make me stop loving you. So please quit trying. I ain't met nobody that I feel that way about. You know what I'm saying? And that's why that's for granddaughter. I'm sure a parent, you know what I'm saying? Like if it was mama or like her son or her daughter or something, they probably would have got cussed out. But your grandkids, they get a little bit more love and patience because you done got a little older or whatever. But it's nobody that I feel that way about. But I can shoot myself a straight shot and be like, yep, that's what happens. And I know desperation also stems from feeling empty. You know, and that must be a fucked up ass feeling to where you feel like you got to do whatever it takes to get something because you really ain't got nothing in you. And that's a shot. It is, but it's how I feel. And this is sarcasm, but it must be a goddamn shame for you to feel so empty and so desperate and so helpless that that's all you could do is take from the next motherfucker. Know how I can say it sarcastically like that? Because I've been there and I've done that. It's too bad. But I don't slide through and wake niggas shit up. That's not what I do. That's not who I am. I look at my own shortcomings and put down the needed bags, knock the chip off my shoulder and count my blessings and laugh. I say fuck the past. Cause ain't no need in me getting you back. What's that Medea shit? So you always got to reference the stuff you saw. I don't know why people act so weird about it. We do. We communicate with each other through rap lyrics and movie lines. But you know, if you always getting back for the get back, ain't nobody ever gonna really get got. It said, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I didn't never like it. I was like, man, he take too long to get him. But I made a statement once about Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And I was so pissed off, like, why do they get away with stuff like this? I was watching AETN one day, shout out PBS Channel 2, and they was showing this story about this whole community in Utah where they were mining uranium. Everybody that was a part of it died. Whole city that they built up around this false-ass, fake-ass, dangerous-ass industry. No sooner than they got all of the shit up out of there, they was dying. Different kind, brand new cancers and shit. You know, and that's what it means to hold your peace. Let the Lord fight your battles, or to know and to understand that vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. They already been paid back. We've been dealing with fallout from nuclear decisions and atomic bombs. Not just them, but us. That's what this is. It's the fallout. It is what it is. So I ain't gonna worry about a thing. Cause I just gotta keep it 100. Baby, I ain't gonna never be empty. So you keep on looking and stealing and trying to confine and whatever it is you're doing, you just keep on with it. Keep on. Keep on, keep on. Because I ain't gonna never be empty. And you might think it's benefiting you. And it might be. Man, but hey, take it from somebody who know, man. Shit, man. They said trouble don't last always. It do if you don't never get out of it. Holla.